was so close to the pocket that he had a bigger pocket than you would if he were, say a foot and a half, 2 feet further away. All right, so he can pop this out or just go 2 rails around the 9. I like the 2 rails. It's a little bit more finesse type of stroke. And he hit it good. Nice shot. So he can go all out and go for the short side or just get out to the middle of the table here.
Yeah, I like the middle. See what he decides to do.
Yeah, see, that's perfect, and it leaves you the perfect angle to just go ahead to the 8. Now, I like 1 rail here instead of the 2, just because of where the 8 lays. It's a lot more natural, just a little soft outside English shot, unless you're coming all the way to the side. Okay, he went 2 anyways. Yeah, perfect on it. Love the guy's speed, man. His speed's really good. Back out to a 6-game lead, 22-16, and I seen Fedor pulling at his glove. We might see a little bit of a break.
Yeah, take a little break, and we'll
take
do
a
the
little
same.
short break. I'm gonna cover some stuff real quick. If you just joined us from Facebook and YouTube, we're live. We're gonna do a little free preview. Want to look at this shot by Carlo and Biado that just happened just a minute ago. Brought to you by onepocket.org. Carlo hit that ball great, and he just got kind of a tough layout on the 3. There was a little safety battle that ensued, and Fedor goes up 1 more game. Current score 22-16, and so both players have stepped away for just a minute for a bathroom break, so we'll be hanging around, guys. We're gonna play 2 commercials. We'll be right back. And there you just saw the commercial for the Q-Tech Presents River City Open. Q-Tech throwing this event in coordination with Marianne's Tournaments, happening September 30th through October 2nd. 10,000 added. A Friday night Banks ring game, add 1,000 to that. 24 players. Saturday at 11 a.m. they're going to play some 9-ball Banks. 2,000 added to that, also limited to 24. Saturday at 11 a.m. the main event, 10-ball on 8-foot diamonds, 7,000 added, limited to 96 players. If you're interested in getting in with that, go ahead and message Marianne's Tournaments on Facebook. It's going to be a great event. We'll be there. So if you want to get in on that, now's the time to do it. Our next action match coming to you from Harlingen, Texas, down at the Rockin' Q. Going to be a phenomenal match between SVB, the South Dakota kid, playing eagle-eyed Jason Shaw. It is a race to 120, playing the same rules we're playing by right here. It should be really, really fun match. kind of a grudge match, if you may. It's also a big push headed into Moscone Cup season. Speaking of Moscone Cup, just a couple days afterwards, what a monster one-pocket match we have here. Monster one-pocket match directly after Moscone in Las Vegas. It's Shane Van Boening versus T-Rex Tony Chohan in a race to 24. Over $160,000 in the middle, and there will probably be more by the time we start that match. Lots of great events coming up, so stay tuned to Omega TV for all that info. And once again, if you are joining us from Facebook, thank you guys so much. We're super excited you're here. This is a free preview. It's going to last few games. Still a lot of pool left. Still a lot of time to get your pay-per-view pass at OmegaBilliards.com. This is day one. We still have 2 days to go, plus a lot of pool left tonight. We're going to 40 today. See what happens here.
All right, there's that pesky one ball in the side pocket, and it looks like it's a legal break. I think he's fine. I think he has enough. Looks like there's a little bit of a gap there.
I don't know, Josh. Nah, looking by Fedor's facial expression, he's not happy with it at all.
All right, well, we'll find out.
Yeah, I think he may be able to see it. He just may not be able to see the edge.
I don't know. It looks to me like he's shooting at something, banking it or something. Okay.
And once again, we are live on Facebook and YouTube for just a few games, but we won't be on here forever, so go get your pay-per-view pass. Expert commentary by the Beast, Josh Roberts.
All right, so he played a little safety there, and I think Biado, I can't tell, but it looks to me like he can cut the 2 into the 3, maybe even bank the 2 around the 3, put it on the bottom rail, play a little safety here. He has a few options, and that's what he's done. He played a little simple safety, nothing extra, but just good enough to try to get him to sell out. That's all you really want. You ain't trying to play a lockup safety there. You just really want him to sell out if you could get him to. So very nice shot. Very nice shot. See what he does with it. It's going to be 2-rail kicking this ball. If it's me, I'm 2-rail. Oh, no, he 1-rail kicked it. He went 100% at it, and he got a little bit of some help. He got a help. Okay, so Biado has 2 choices. He can actually shoot at this ball. It looks like it goes, but I like the 2-railer. The 2-railer half a ball hit sends the 2 ball 2 rails back to the middle of the table, possibly under the 5 where he's standing, and the cue ball will go side rail, bottom rail, below the 8 and the 9 and the 7, creating some blockers. I think he has a pretty, not easy safety, but I think he has a pretty good safety.
Yeah, I like that shot, Josh. I think he can control his cue ball pretty easily off of this.
Yeah. And that's what he did. Nice shot. Good shot there. He didn't quite get it down to the rail, but he created the blocker using that 9. And he's put Fedor very, very close to the rail, where it makes it a little bit tougher to jump, a little bit tougher to control the ball because you can't really draw it, and a lot of distance in between. So definitely accuracy would be somewhat of an issue. So we'll see how he hits it, what he does. Looks like he's actually shooting at the bank. He actually lined his cue up at the 1-rail bank, lower left pocket.
And I don't think that's what he drew up, but he'll take it.
Talking about rolling good when you go for it, huh? He went for it 100%. The 2 ball come all the way back down to where he would have 100% sold out, but he snuck in behind that ball. And I would say the balls are definitely rolling for him. Now, Biado's about to make a mistake. For once, he's actually kicking one rail, which they don't do. It's always two rails because it carries on a safety.
Wow.
And when you don't do the right thing, oh.
I think he can make the ball. I can't tell if he's hooked by the pointer. I think he can make the ball.
No, he can make it. He can make it. He got a little bit of a blessing right there kicking that ball, and he actually hit it really good. Kind of sucks that it came all the way down here and you know, pretty much scratched on him. That was kicked it in warp speed.
And onepocket.org replay. How did it not go in the hole there?
Wow. Well, good shot by Biado. Are we seeing a safety? Looks like he's cutting that ball a lot. Is he going behind the 6 here?
And he is. He called it. And he's overcooked it a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like the 7's still in play, though.
He dropped his cue like he could pocket it, so Fedor's eyeballing it. If he can make it, do you like just pulling it back in between the 7-9, going 2 rails back to the middle of the table?
I mean, yeah, if he could. I don't know. I like going around if he could make it. I don't like drawing, but I see he's putting low on it. He may be drawing this ball. It's either that or it's a center right hit.
Yeah, and he missed that one pretty bad. I think he was trying to go with the inside there.
Yeah, he way overcut it, and that's why he went so far. Okay, so Biado's going to have a nice shot, nice clean shot to get out to the middle of the table and start this over and maybe finish this rack. Start this run over. All right, so he's got in the middle of the table, 2 rails back out, or 1 rail. 1 rail he went, no problem there. 6 is hanging in the side, 7 right across from it. We may see him place shape on the short side of the 8, shooting it in the lower left corner. Just lays pretty good for that, unless he accidentally gets on the wrong side of the straight in line for the 7. And he didn't. He got on the right side, so he can just roll forward. That's what I like. Just follow it in about a foot. Shoot the 8 on the short side. Yeah, no problem there. Easy 1 rail shape, shooting the 9 in the same pocket as the 8. Okay, well, he went 2 rail shape. It's all preference. Chopping it back down to 5 games for Biado. Well, for Fedor Gorst, excuse me.
That's it's one of the smallest leads we've seen in quite a while. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, we will not be live for free for too much longer. Still a lot of pool left. Go get your pay-per-view pass. It's roughly $10 a day for 6 to 7 hours of pool. We can't really beat that. Omega Billiards is the only place to get it. Carlo been breaking fairly well the last couple breaks he's had. He started off kind of tough, but what are we looking for here on the break, Josh?
Yeah, we're just looking to pocket the ball and get a shot here.
Yeah, and like you said, one ball's been going high. He's going to get a little fortunate here. Make it cross corner, straight in on the deuce. And the 3 laying there, this is
Nothing is closed up. Everything goes in a pocket, and the pocket nearest to it. Like, there's no problems here. This is going to be the toughest shot, the one he is shooting right now. Elevated over this ball. This is going to be his toughest shot of the rack, unless he makes a mistake with his cue ball. So 3's right there at the side pocket for next. All right, so he's a little bit on the wrong side of the straight in line. You know, he would like to have been going toward the 4 instead of away. We may see him just a little inside and try to hold that line like that. Nice shot, straight in. Straight enough where he can just draw back to the position that he is now or close to it. Matter of fact, I wouldn't draw that far. I would come a little short of that so I could have a nice angle. Let's see, I would have stayed closer to the ball and gave myself an angle going into the rail.
Yeah, he overcooked that one a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, I would have stayed near the side pocket line and took the angle instead of a longer straight-in shot. But it looks to me like he can probably stop his cue ball and have a shot on the 6. So I guess it's okay, but it's just a longer shot, you know, adds more to the shot, doesn't it? So, but it all, like I said, it's all preference. It's all, you know, if you're comfortable with it, then it doesn't matter. So, all right, got nice and close to that, didn't he?
Yeah, and I feel like Carlo's struggling a little bit with his cue ball, maybe the speed of the table. It's not quite settled in. Still getting out of these spots, but not in command like he normally is.
Well, I mean, the score would say otherwise, considering he was down as much as 9 games. Was it 9 or 10?
Yeah, I think he was down. I think he was down 21 to 12.
Yeah, so 9 games. Now it's down to 4.
And ball's pocketed.
Our unforced error stat is a little off. We're having some trouble with the stat tracker software, but everything else is pretty much close. The difference in balls pocketed is pretty high.
Well, the difference in breaking runs would, if you looked at that stat, you would think the lead would be much larger than 4.
Yeah.
Fedor with a 9-game winning streak.
Only 1 dry break.
The difference for me has really just been the break.
Balls made on break. Fedor's doubled him, and there's only 4 games apart. So I mean,
I feel like both guys are playing like their B-, C+ game. Really, I think we're going to see a much higher quality of play from both players.
Well, we've seen Carlo turn it up in the last probably the last 10 games or so.
Well, they both have spurts where they've played okay, but a lot of unforced errors that you're not used to seeing with these two.
Both of them still have their best game to play, and that's going to be an illegal break.
Yep.
All right, guys, we are going off of Facebook and YouTube. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't got your pay-per-view pass already, go get it. OmegaBilliards.com. It's the only place to watch the rest of Day 1, Day 2, and Day 3, all on reloop for the next 7 days.
And when you play the 3-point rule, if you make an illegal break, there is no push out, so Carlo does have to go at the ball here.
But he actually has a shot. Look where the 1-5 is laying. If he can hit the bottom of the 1, he could make the 5 here. See it?